I want nothing more than to see schools back. Get them back to normal. Make sure that children are sat around, learning and experiencing the joy of being at school. But I can't give you a date.
The streets are empty, the schools are closed. But for how much longer?
I think they're going to be part-time. There's certainly not going to be a moment where all children come back to school together. We're going to have to take into account the health and safety of staff. That's going to be really important as we look after children. Social distancing will have to be considered. There have to be plans going into that, as schools have done so far with quite a few less students, obviously, than they've been used to.
Parents have to be convinced their children would be safe coming back to school, and teachers confident that they wouldn't be risking their lives by coming to work. That's going to take weeks and weeks of planning to come up with a strategy that everyone can trust. That's going to take weeks and weeks of planning. For parents, it is challenging, with the worry kids are missing out on learning.
I think we've got to put the safety of the students and the safety of the teachers and other staff that are working in schools first.
I think it'd be very difficult to space the children out. I mean, children don't space themselves out. They're together, aren't they, really?
Yeah. Teachers also say it's important for everyone schools are safe.
We aren't just worried about teachers and other staff in school. We're worried about the children and their families. Children will be going home from schools to households with vulnerable adults and other vulnerable children in them.
Schools got ready to move online, but this new digital world of learning risks leaving some of the poorest kids falling even further behind.
Well, there's been so much speculation, particularly about schools, but it was a very blunt answer there, wasn't it? There is no date. There is no date. There is no date. There is no date. Doesn't sound imminent that schools might be reopened. Very much sticking to the script. It's too early to talk about all of this. They don't want to dilute that stay-at-home message. They're waiting for more scientific data, but it was scientific data. A deliberately cautious approach. About the possibility of a second wave of infections and, of course, a second peak of. Now, the next review into the lockdown measures isn't until for more to be said in public to explain to people what might be coming next. And I think when the time does come, we should expect really gradual modifications of the rules in some areas rather than an overnight return to life as normal.